What did Rihanna say while playing Riichi Mahjong? I want to sumo today on the 3 of circles, so I will Riichi and pray. I'm liking my Tudora, 5 on I adore ya. Please don't fold and withdraw, that would be IMO. I call that a huge flaw. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Yusong, actually, like you're what? Iffy Nuadaway hosting, actually on Dropout? That sounded like a sponsored segment. I'm not. It's not. Yusong, those were the chords to Rihanna's Don't Stop the Music. Yes, you're absolutely correct. That is a Riichi Mahjong song parody of Jamie Cullum's cover of Rihanna's Don't Stop the Music. Now, Jamie Cullum, revered jazz pianist. If you know who Jamie Cullum is and you know that cover, I'm sorry. You are legally obligated, bound by the letter of the law, you are legally obligated to leave me a comment in the comment section down below being like, Yusong, here I am reporting for jury duty. I know who that is. I know who that is. Great hand to start off with, right? A lot of 2 tiles away from Tenpai right off the bat, and we can accept the door, the 6 of bamboo. So that's feeling pretty good. How am I doing otherwise? I mean, speaking of cool music stuff, I felt like a huge dork today, and you're like, Yusong, what do you mean today? Every day I show up to watch on the YouTube channel. You're not getting any cooler. Oh, first of all, rude. Second of all, I felt like a huge dork today because you know what I had to do? I had to Google Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. And I didn't know. I've been living under a rock. I've been checking the social media as much recently that these two rappers have been exchanging oh, hang on. I know you want me to con in East 1. I know, dude. Let me at least get into Tenpai first. Let me con into a Riichi of some kind, okay? I don't want to con and then awkwardly wait around for my winning tiles and then someone else ends up calling Riichi. That's a nightmare situation for your boy, okay? It's a nightmare situation for your boy. I just give someone else 2 chances at Orador and you're like, oh, Yusong, what if someone else calls Riichi now? Then I'm counting my lucky stars that we didn't call con yet. So it's a win-win situation, folks. 2 of characters, we love that in our hand. But this costs us nothing, you know what I mean? Not conning here is like what? What we lose, our opportunity cost is is the 1 piece? No, is just 1 extra draw, right? If we call it closed con, we get to do a redraw, but the redraw doesn't. And now I con. And now I Riichi. Ooh! Spice Town, USA! Ooh! And there it is, folks. And there it is. And now everybody has to fold, I think. Everybody has to fold. They don't know that my hand is awful, right? Like, they think that my hand is probably pretty good. I conned into Riichi. Didn't even have to wait in between like some sort of bozo. Didn't realize that these 2 rappers were throwing diss tracks at one another. And you're like, Yusong, why would I want to hear you talk about it? Excuse me, have you not seen my Riichi Mahjong song parody of Eminem's Lose Yourself? It's on the YouTube channel. If you haven't checked it out, it's one of my most watched videos. I highly recommend it. I am also, oh no. Oh no. Oh no, at least it's just White Dragon 1 Dora. It could have been way worse, but come on, man, we conned it to Riichi. Ah! All right. But who am I if not like an authority in the rap game? You know what I mean? I think that everyone should be like, Yusong, what do you think of? I should have thrown the 9 of circles first. What am I doing here? Whenever you have a floating 6 and a floating 9, a floating 6 is what they call me when I show up to my public pool. Whenever you have a floating 6 and a floating 9, the 9 is very redundant. And the same if you have the same goes if you have a 1 and a 4. Okay, it's the devil's half flush, folks. This is the devil's half flush. You're gonna keep feeding me. Character tiles. I'm gonna keep taking them. Ooh, but what about this? It's pretty good, right? It's pretty good. Although I think if I was a little bit braver, I think I should just be going for I think I should be going for the half flush, right? We get to keep the door tile. But this is also not bad. Like if we pawn the east wind, dude, oh, okay. We cannot reject all of our humanity just immediately, right? Here's what I'm thinking, because this is our dealer seat, right? This is our dealer seat. We can do a little bit of chi in here for sea wind, prevalent wind. Oh, I don't know how many. No, there's a million 4s and 7s left in the wall. I'm gonna keep my options open. Of course, a crosslord pawning the green dragon does not bode well for us. Crosslord, it's only been 2 hands so far, but they've certainly robbed us already. I think that, whoa, left lord with the Riichi. Okay, what do we do here? Well, we know that the green dragon is safe. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai, which is extremely funny. I think if we get the east wind, we might be legally obligated to chase here. We can also full with the Nina characters. How am I doing otherwise? Not entrenched in the rap game. All right, left lord's gonna take this one. You know what? At least nobody called a con here to give someone else the keys to the kingdom. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Go, driving around, accidentally ending up in a cemetery again, very disrespectfully playing Pokemon Go in a cemetery. No, this time, I mean, I wasn't like disrupting the peace or anything, but this time I knew that I was driving into a cemetery because there was a shadow barber roach at the nearby gym. It's one of my hobbies. It's genuinely one of my hobbies. I haven't played Riichi Mahjong in a hot second. I watched, you know, this is gonna sound like it's sponsored, but it's not. I watched there was this, so the New York City, Hamilton voice, the greatest city in the world, has a Riichi Mahjong club, and they recently did like an international tournament with a lot of other Riichi clubs around the world. And I watched some of that live stream. It was very, very entertaining. They just did it in Mahjong Soul, which I suppose is the easiest way to organize a international tournament. But that was cool. That was definitely cool. This hand is also schmoving. This hand is schmoving its way downtown, walking fast. Face is even faster. So 8 of characters is going to be a little bit hard to get, right? 8 of characters, people are going to want to keep their 7-9 shapes, right? Yours truly included. There's also, one of them is the door. I can't do that, right? I can't do that. I can't do that. Maybe what we do here is just keep this around. If we draw into an 8 or a 4, then I think we gotta slam on the gas. You know what I mean? If we're in Tenpai, we get the chance for the after the Konyaku. The thumbnail goes nuts mode on that. Look, I actually got a call from the CEO of YouTube, and they were like, look, we don't want to tell you this, but every time you put the after a Konyaku in the thumbnail, we are legally obligated. Everyone has to answer to someone. We are legally obligated to ship that into the front page of YouTube. Hang on. I can't actually con this because you're like, oh, but the 3s are the 3s. We're in Zuzzy Ferritin jail, friends. I don't know how to tell you this, but we're in Zuzzy Ferritin jail. If we somehow chi into a 8 of characters and we're waiting on a 3 and a 3, we're in Zuzzy Ferritin jail and we will not be able to run off of anybody else. I think that the 3 of characters, despite it not being what we want as our pair necessarily, right? It's not very flexible for us. Call me the opposite of Simone Biles on the tumble mat, right? It is what we've, you know, it is the bed that we've made. And unfortunately, we have to lie down in it. Please, my kingdom for a good time, man. I've been sitting here talking about Simone Biles, and all we needed to draw is like a 4, man, but we're an 8 of characters, man. I also, oh, finally. Okay, that's not the tile that we want, but it is maybe the tile that we deserve. At least we get to upgrade one of our shapes. And now if someone else calls Riichi, like, we can chase with a little bit of impunity here. We could throw away the red dragon. I know you're clamoring for me to hit that like and subscribe button, aka the con button. Smash that bell. I've never been to the Freedom Bell. Okay, you caught me. Okay, I haven't. I can't, dude. I can't keep this. I genuinely can't keep this. What's our pair gonna be, huh? What's our pair gonna be? I don't even know if I've ever been to Philadelphia. That's the fricked up part. All right, I'm gonna deal into someone else here. I guess I'm gonna deal into someone else with a red 5. I mean, left lord's also willing to throw a red 5. We've got to assume that their hand is not horrible as well. Right lord chiing a 5, 6, 7, but this chi is not necessarily like you know, someone's taking off their shirt and getting ready for a bar brawl. Am I right? This chi, unskippable. This chi is like more of a, I'm going to try to get into Tenpai before the end of exhaustive draw. How risky am I willing to be here? I think that, right, Lord, you don't got it. Wishful thinking. Oh, hope is a very dangerous thing to have in Riichi Mahjong, folks. I mean, I hate to give you a spoiler warning, but we're probably not gonna win this hand. Even despite the fact that we have a lovely red dragon 1-Dora hand, probably not gonna win this hand. What we'd most like to do is just end in Tenpai for exhaustive draws. So at this point, I'm happy to, I mean, I was happy to do this before, but now especially I'm happy to chi into a 8 of characters, a 4 or a 7 of bamboo. This is bad. This is the story of a girl who called a con and dealt in the whole world. Haven't been doing much in my day-to-day life except playing Pokemon Go. And that's bad for the, Gone! Last tile! Okay, at least we drew into something relatively beef safe enough, but I had to go for the con there. There's spooky spirits afoot. You know what I mean? That's a cult level Mahjong, man. When you con on the last tile, that's amore. And the red dragons come back to reward us. Ooh. Okay, what do we want to see here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, we have five shapes on our hand. And why do I say unfortunately? It's because I'd very much so like to use the Dora tile that we've picked up, this 8 of bamboo. I don't know if it's going to be possible for us. I'm 100% pawning the red dragon, right? This hand goes extremely fast mode. Sure, a 1-3 shape. Now we got some flexibility. It doesn't. Our pair is very nebulous in this hand right now. But yeah, I think if we pawn the red dragon, I mean, cheating here is also interesting, but I don't think that we have to yet. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes. 3 of circles can go. 8 of bamboo can go. What is the nut draw for us? Another 8 of bamboo. Then I would tear apart this entire, oh, okay, now, no. I'm not throwing away all my value. If I keep the 6 of circles, am I really going to be happy to pawn a 6 of circles? Oh, snap, I would have been, because I could have still, oh. Okay, well, in most cases, I mean, I totally misread the situation. What is this, me during any social event whatsoever? Now it's weird, folks. Now it's weird. Now I don't know what to do. Now I'm like, oh my god, if we draw into a 7 of bamboo, I might throw away the red dragons for Riichi Pinfu red 5 Dora. Is that really where this hand is gonna go? This sick little merry-go-round of life? Oh, I mean, what is that gonna do for us? What is that gonna do? It's gonna do absolutely nothing. Now, can I go full greed mode? Can I go full Goldman Sachs mode? And levy the burden of this payout on the American taxpayer? Bye. Yeah, I am gonna go full greed mode. I'm keeping both elements of value in my hand. Oh, elements of value? You're telling me you had to look up the Kendrick and Drake beef? Doesn't seem like, oh. All right, so we're getting a little punished right now. That don't impress me much. So go ahead, gods up above. Punish me all you'd like, great zaddies in heaven. Please don't. Actually, I've been pretty stressed out lately. I could deal with, you know, only, you know, not that much punishment. I genuinely haven't been doing much. The anecdote well is extremely dry right now. All I've been doing is playing Pokemon Go, and when I'm not playing Pokemon Go, I'm Pokemon going to the polls, baby. No, I'm playing this game called Rogue Tower. I streamed a little bit of it, or streamed 2 hours of it last Friday. I believe. How many 8s are gone? 3 8s are gone. Oh, and this is a live tile, but I gotta go for it because it's an honor tile and it seems beef safe enough. Dude, I think that especially if we get into the 7 of bamboo, if we get the 7 of bamboo, I think this is an okay chase here, right? Wow, right, Lord, no regard for human life whatsoever. I mean, now all the apes are gone. All my apes are gone, like an unsecured crypto wallet. Like, all the 8s are gone. No one can have a 7-8 in their hand. Could they have a pair of the 9s? Absolutely they could. Absolutely they could. And am I in a little bit of a tricky predicament? because I do not want to discard the 6 of bamboo, friends. I definitely do not want to discard the 6 of bamboo. It's too close to the door. If a crossroad has got a 7-8 in their hand, they're literally going to Shadow Realm us if we deal in with the 6. Now, there's 2 7s gone, and a bunch of other stuff just got thrown out on the table. They just threw a 5. This is Suji Gaming. It's so spicy right now. Oh, it is so spicy. Oh, it is so spicy. Don't make me fold. Lord, tell me how to say no to this fold. I don't know how to say no to this fold, though. Because what do we have? Red Dragon, Red 5 Dora? But no, we do have Red Dragon, Red 5 Dora. Don't run me like this. Not when I'm trying to play safe, man. Not like this. And then what's our next safe throw? I don't know, man. Okay, so here's my thinking. Yes, we do have Red Dragon, Red 5 Dora. But in order to get there, we will have to throw the world's most spicy tiles you've ever seen in your entire life to get there. This 6, this 2 is not even that safe right now. I would even argue that it's not, like this 5 and this 2 are extremely NSFW, like your favorite subreddits. Oh no, he's referencing our favorite subreddits. 3 and a 9 are gone, sure. I mean, what am I doing? Why chi there? I mean, because I was gonna throw the 6 anyway, and we're not gonna get into Tenpai? I mean, that chi was a little superfluous, okay? Like when you say ATM machine, it's a little bit superfluous. So they were waiting on the door. We never threw the door there. That's fine. Rylord also manages to make it into Tenpai for a pretty scary, oh my god. Red 5, Dora. Oh, okay. Tanya on top. Now this is you're so close into making me go for the worst half flushes I've ever seen. However, the thing that's preventing me from doing that is the fact that we got the Dora tile and we got some pretty solid shapes throughout the rest of our hands. So Green Dragon, one's already gone. Binding of Isaac voice, it's gone. I spent it. So we're probably not gonna get that one. But a little white dragon. Ooh, that's lovely. It's lovely this time of year. Been playing this tower defense game called Rogue Tower. I honestly, I've been having an extreme ball with Rogue Tower. It's definitely one of those games that's just like, oh, you're hacking into my brain right now. Do you know what, like, you are like triggering me, but not in the conventional sense. You're triggering my brain to think that I'm having an amazing time. Why? Because every time you destroy a little orc or whatever, you get the ching, like you hear that sound and you're like, oh yes, I'm making gold, you know? And then I can spend all this gold afterwards on upgrades for future runs as well. It's a very addictive gameplay loop. And I don't know why, but the psychology of this has like got me like hook, line, and sinker, you know? Like getting permanent upgrades with all your future runs, and you'll be no stranger to this. I'll redeal. I mean, this hand is okay, but if we all want to deal Northwinds here, if we all want to drop Nolan Northwinds at Coachella, we can absolutely do that. We can absolutely do that right now. But the gameplay loop of like, you know, Vampire Survivors, Hollow Cure, these other Vampire Survivors likes, you know, I don't want to say roguelikes necessarily, but you know, these games where whatever. The reason this is addicting is because I'm like, oh my god, I understand now. Because I'm making life for future Yusong easier. And you're gonna lose your mind when you hear me compare it to something else. It's like immigrating to another country for a better life for your children. Except you are the parents and the child. Present you is the parent, and future you is the child. And you're all playing tower defense. You know what I mean? You are not legally obligated to leave a comment on this one. Quite frankly, I don't even know if I'm making sense, but it's super addicting. It's super addicting, and I like that. You know, I don't want to give the developers any ideas. I think it's a pretty old game, maybe like 5 years old at this point or something. But you know, I like that it's not plagued with microtransactions. That's a hard thing to find in today's day and age. I genuinely still believe that, like, yeah, my favorite type of game is just the game that you can buy it once and then you're set for life. What am I? A La Crusette cast iron? I mean, I don't have any qualms with the La Crusette Corporation, okay? I don't have any qualms with the La Crusette Corporation, but I will say this. So La Crusette is one of those brands. Well, hang on. I love corporations. And I love sponsored streams, and so hit up my DMs. But my friend Yudong, oh, I mean, if we're gonna get into it, my friend Yudong, hang on. Ideal Ishan 10, perfect Ishan 10, right? Double-sided weight, Omega Chunk, pair. Yeah, this is ideal Ishanten or perfect Ishanten, depending on how you want to translate it. So this is a little bit whack in the sense that this 2-3 is not that strong of a shape. Maybe we could have I don't know, maybe we could have played this hand a little bit differently, but keeping all those 3s does not a happy Yusong make. And they con, but they give me another Dora, and they give me the sickest Riichi of all time. But it's bad news bears because this is a spicy tell. I'm just going off of Suchi vibes right now. Like they threw a 4, so they can't be waiting with a 5-6. Can they have a 8-9? Oh, absolutely. But they can't, they don't have Tanya or nothing like that. Oh, this is spicy as well. Why do you have a Southwind Pond? Ah! This is so my fault. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm feeling like Drake right now. Oh my, after the 3rd diss track. Oh no. That's so my fault, man. I could have folded. My hand was nothing. My hand was nothing. It had some really, really strong shapes, and I was blinded by the fact that we could get into Tenpai very, very easily. And now I'm a little bit beside myself. We don't need this 3 of circles to have all 5 pieces of Exodia in our hand, but might as well keep it around for a little bit. Oh! All right. I mean, it wasn't like, it wasn't like I was planning to win this round or anything either, So they threw a 3. Okay, and you've given us 2 safe tiles, and I don't necessarily want to deal in. Oh, but this is like, I don't know how to tell you this, but this is like bad for us. I mean, obviously it's bad for us, but this player just called the double Riichi. That's worth 2 Han, right? Goku-san is Gohan. This is worth 2 Han, and they're in last place. And if they skyrocket out of this round, with like a gazillion points, we will be the sole owner of the last place medallion. And I hate to tell you this, that's not necessarily where I want to be in this day and age, folks. And I'm, oh, Yusong, if you don't want to lose so bad, why don't you just fold? Or excuse me, why don't you just push into this hand? I'm scared to. There's not enough information. You never know what a crosslord could have. And unfortunately, this 8 of bamboo discarded right before they called Riichi on the first tile. So not super sure that the 8 of bamboo is safe. I mean, all the 9s and a few of the 7, or a lot of the 9s and a lot of the 7s are out. Nah, dude, I'm not. It would be, don't get me wrong, it would certainly be nice or whatever to like experience a dub in this glorious game that we call Riichi Mahjong. Go in Suji mode on their A words because they can't have a 5-6 in their hand. Of course, early Riichi calls usually means that you have something terrible in your hand, like probably a single tile weight or a, I don't know, a Thomas middleweight or something along those lines. Hang on, anything that's like certified fresh in our hand. 2 of characters is certified fresh. Everything else is like maybe fresh, you know what I mean? It's like some eggs that are just past the expiration date sitting in your fridge. All right, 8 of circles. I hear it's lovely this time of year. And now, and now we enter the Thunderdome because we are 1 tile away from Tenpai, folks. The one piece is real. Cannot pawn that. If we draw into 7 of circles, I think I'm legally obligated to chase. If we draw into 7 of circles. If we chi into 7 of circles, that's also a little bit interesting, right? If we don't do that, like if we chi into a 3 or a 6 of bamboo, dare I go for it? Must I go for it? Elon, must I? Oh, that's so bad. Oh. I can't, dude. Oh, and there's the brain destroyer. And there's the reason that we played this game. And there's just no coming back after this one, folks. And there's no coming back after this one. 3 7s on the table. Okay, but like keep in mind. No, my reads are probably just off. Or my reads? No, probably just my analysis of the game state right now is just a little off. That's fair. Can't really blame it on anything else, you know what I mean? It's not like, Pokemon Go actively ruining my whatever. 3 of bamboo? Okay, it's so we were correct in the sense that an early Riichi is often you're sitting with a bad weight for the bad grandpas. Okay, Oh my lord. Lordy, they have capes. We are in here. We are in here. Oh, we are in here. Oh, we are in here. With a open hand, we want 3 pairs in our hand. Yes. 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 I could have maybe discarded the 4-5 shape because, you know, we can only chi from left lord, but we can pawn from anybody else. But I'm gonna just respect what I've been told in the sacred text that is Riichi Book 1, free online PDF by Dana Chiba that I highly recommend. What do we? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Please, I am begging you. Please let me call Reach. Like, please let me get into Tenpai. This is a disgusting hand. At minimum, Riichi Dora Dora red 5. As the dealer, it is a dealer Mongon. So not just your this isn't your grandparents' Mongon. 8,000 points. Pshaw! This is a 12,000 point Mongon. This is the benefit, the absolute strength of sitting in the dealer seat, aka the Joey Wheeler seat, folks. Do we chi? No, that would ruin everything. We do not chi there. We can pawn the green dragon, and we can chi into a 3 or a 6 of bamboo if we're feeling nasty, right? If we're feeling nasty about it. Other players might think that I have a flush in the bamboo suit, so that's good news for us. If we end up waiting on a 1 of circles or a 3 of circles or something along those lines as well. Okay. Cross. Oh. Oh man, dude. Oh man. Ah! It's okay. Oh no. Oh, and what is this? 789 Sanshoku. Oh. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the legit humanity. Do I ever just start like playing with no brain? You know what I mean? Oh, Yusong, you mean to tell me that you've been playing with your brain? All right, rude. Yeah, we're playing with no brain, okay? What are we going for? Half outside hand, 789 Sanshoks. EA Sports, it's in the game. At least we can open our hand with this. Not even saying that that's good. Okay, that's also something. Could start pawning the Vivian Westwind if we so choose. This is bad. I don't know how to tell you this, but it's bad. So do I just go fast here? Dude, you could say that I'm playing emotionally right now. You could say that I'm playing emotionally right now, and honestly, you wouldn't even be that off. But what I'm trying to tell you is that what I learned in boating school is a crosslord is only ahead by a very, very thin marge. You know what I mean? You've heard of large marge? This is a thin marge, okay? This is a very thin margin that a crosslord's ahead by. If we can just win a regular schmegular 1,000 point hand, you know, half outside hand open is literally 1 hun. It's useless, okay? Or I shouldn't say useless, but it's just not very good. It's nothing to write home about. There's a 7 of bamboo. We'd absolutely love that. There's another 7 of bamboo. Oh, okay. There's a 7 of characters, but the 789 is looking a little piddly right now, a little bit thin. And there it is. And there it is. Never punished. Hashtag never punished. So now it should be pretty obvious to the gamers around me that I am going for the half outside hand. 1s, 2s, and 3s, 7, 8s, and 9s are looking a little bit dangerous. Now this hand could upgrade, right? If we draw into the Dora tile, the 1 of circles, it is hashtag usable, but like we would have to bend over backwards. What is this? My idea of a good time? We would have to bend over backwards to make that happen. And I'm not in that business. You know what I mean? Do I need new hobbies? No, I don't think I need new hobbies. I think, again, like I've told you, like, I think I was, you know, my mental right now is in such a state where, I mean, I don't know if I should tell you this, but I feel like, okay, well, now I just might as well. I think I've been so stressed out due to some just personal stuff in my life that when I was playing Pokemon Go in the cemetery, I just like saw a family like paying respects to someone there, right? And I no idea who they were. They were about like 30 meters away from me. I bawled my eyes out. I was just in my car slowly tapping on the Pokemon Go raid, crying my eyes out. And you know, let me tell you something too. It felt great. You know, I think that crying usually just feels good. You know what I mean? Usually when you cry, you kind of need that cry. At least this is my opinion. Oh, you said you cry a lot during Riichi Mahjong. Okay, well we don't need to go aggro mode. You don't need to start writing comments in the comment section and face up attack position. I don't think that's really necessary at a time like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh god, but like look at me straight in the eyes and tell me we're not gonna achieve for Tenhou. 2, 3, 4. If we see a 4 of characters, I'm cheeing that noise. I'm going for Tenhou because again, just to stop a crosslord, all we need to do. Okay. I mean, this is also looking pretty good. I would even allege that this looks good in the neighborhood. Sure. We go fast. We go fast with this one. We are speed racer on this one, folks. We are schmooving our way downtown. We can accept the Dora, yada, yada, yada. We don't really need the Dora. And it's beautiful. And it's beautiful there. And it's beautiful. And we can't accept the Dora. This is not your perfect Ishan 10, right? But it's beef close enough. It's your requisite beef strong enough. When you cry, it usually feels good. But I was like, you know, I think I've been... This is why my anecdote well has been a little bit dry. It's because I think I've just been so stressed. And finally, and this is gonna sound silly, but with one thing off my chest, which is the AC is no longer stinky, I can comfortably use AC without being scared that it's going to just stink up the place. Because it gets really, you know, it's hard to stream and make videos when that's the case. Just with that off of my shoulders, I think my body was like, okay, you're gonna cry. You're gonna cry today, and it does not matter that you are playing Pokemon. Like I don't think it mattered what I saw that day. You know what I mean? I could have seen, I could have gone on YouTube and watched an emotional like Bud Light ad and probably cried my eyes out as well. Just watching that. I think the impetus or the trigger was not necessarily important. So I'm excited for this week to hopefully rack up some new anecdotes, to hopefully take some names in this legendary esport that is Riichi Mahjong, and we get into Tenpai, folks. And at Crosslord right now, you're sweating. You are like, oh, but I was the chosen one. Yeah. You know, that's what you're sounding like right now. You're looking like a fool with your pants on the ground. Might I also add that? Can we put that into the record, Your Honor? Defendants looking like a fool with their pants on the ground. But I had the double Riichi. That's what you're sounding like right now. Please, 3 of circles, 6 of circles. I wouldn't even hate. Oh, and this is a weird situation for everyone else too, because left lord and right lord are within they're within killing distance of one another. Oh, okay. So you gave me Tenhou, Dora, but that doesn't matter. Like we didn't want to kill this game. Call me Blackpink the way I didn't want to kill this love either. But we had to do it. Please, just oh, okay, a crossword showing some signs of life. Maybe just trying to get into Tenpai before the end of the game. Not sure if this is an earnest go at it or whatever. Let me see. Could they have Eastwind? No. Could they have a White Dragon? No. Could they have Red Dragon? Oh, F. I'm gonna go for it. I think this is good enough, right? Like we have 8 tiles. 8 tiles. Of course, you know, we look in the I don't believe in any of you. I should have believed. It's all my fault. 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 It's so my fault as to be laughable to think that it is anyone else's fault. This game was mine, and I threw it away. I threw it away. Here's this game. It's a piece of paper. Dunk. threw it against an iron wall. It explains that weird sound effect that I made. I threw this one away. My Pinfu nothing hand into that half flush hand. I'm gonna be thinking about that one for the rest of today, okay? We're gonna hit the showers, we're gonna review the game, and coach, I don't want to, because I effed up here. I effed up so unbelievably hard. This is the honor tiles at the start made me like, is this really a half flush? Why not? And also this draw. We took Dana Chiba. Did you lead me astray here? I mean, we would have still thrown that 2 of circles regardless. And it's so close to the door too. Oh my god, what was I thinking, man? What was I thinking? This is all my fault. I mean, are we in Tenpai? We're not even in Tenpai. But, and I'm blinded by the con as well. But this is such a spicy tile. Yusong, how many 3s and 4s do you see on the board right now? Just took out Tomato Town? None pizza left beef. It's all my fault! This one, I should have believed. And it's close to the door, but like, I don't want to fold here. Also, might I add, the unluckiest guy. I played the role of the unluckiest guy this round. All the 3s are gone. How many 6s are gone? 3 6s are gone. I played the role of the unluckiest guy. Why couldn't they just be in the wall? You know what I mean? The unluckiest guy. I have a new thing to cry about now. All right, folks. Threw that game away. It's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the song, you enjoyed the genre, make sure to leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New videos every day. New videos Monday through Friday. Stream highlights Saturdays and Sundays. Stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 3 p.m. PST. Hey, this week there's a bonus Mahjong stream on Thursday, 3 p.m. PST, sponsored by our good friends at Factor. Hopefully we'll see you there. Thanks to everyone who's picked up a Factor box as well. It helps out the channel a lot. Greatly appreciated, by the way. And by the way, I'm about to buy my. This is. I don't know. I have to disclose. Whatever. It's just. I'm about to buy my second one. I'm just trying to show you that I'm not trying to like snake oil you. If I am, I'm also drinking the snake oil or rubbing the snake oil or whatever you're supposed to do with the snake oil. They probably don't appreciate me referring to it in those terms. All right. You can also join us in the stream, Discord, link down below, or the VODs channel if you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.